My dear brothers and sisters in Jesus Christ, the first reading from the book of Exodus, we have a beautiful story about Moses and Joshua. Well, Moses asked Joshua to choose strong, mighty, and trustworthy man to go and fight against Amalekites. Meanwhile, where did Moses go? He went on the top of the mountain, accompanied by Aaron and Hur. As long as Moses' hands were raised towards heaven in prayer, Israel prevailed and had a better battle against Amalekites. But the moment Moses' hands became too weak, and his hands grew weak and weary, and lowered his hands, Amalekites had a better battle against Israel. Well, my dear brothers and sisters, this passage is a powerful reminder for all of us about the importance of prayer. As long as our hearts are raised to God in prayer, we are strengthened. Our communities are strengthened. Our families are strengthened. Our religious vocation, marital vocations are strengthened. We are fruitful and we are victorious in our spiritual battle against evil, Satan. We are victorious in our trials, sufferings, anxieties, and persecutions as long as our hearts are raised to God in prayer. Just like Moses in the first reading. My dear brothers and sisters, when Moses' hands became too weak, what happened to him? It was Aaron and Hur who supported him, who stood beside him, helped him to raise his hands towards heaven in prayer. Today, the community a prayer or a personal prayer or a family prayer are not one man show, one man effort. We pray together as a community. We work together as community. We grow in our spiritual life together as community by supporting each other, encouraging each other, and motivating each other. Today, we all of us are called to play the role of Aaron and Hur in our communities, in our families, in our societies. If you find, my dear brothers and sisters, someone's faith is weak, someone's life is in danger, someone is struggling with their faith, we have an important role to play in our communities and families, standing beside them, supporting them, helping them, encouraging them, and motivating them to grow in their faith, in their religious vocation, or in marital vocation. Just like Aaron and Hur. On this Sunday, we are celebrating the 29th Sunday as Mission Sunday. The Holy Father's intention for the month of October is a shared mission. Working together, we all of us in the path of synodality. We grow together as a community, as a beloved disciples of Jesus. Therefore, we are called to realize that mission is not one man show or one man effort. Instead, we all of us are together walking, a journey together towards our destination to share the mission and the vision of Christ. But remember, sharing the mission and vision of Christ is not just walking on the bed roses. The sharing the mission of Christ and the vision of Christ is not always convenient, but it is always inconvenient. As St. Paul tells in today's second reading, St. Paul gives his farewell words, his final advice to his beloved disciple Timothy. Paul knew that preaching the gospel would never be a path of comfort and a path of popularity. It carries persecution, sufferings, trials. But we hear in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 10 verses 22, on account of me, you will face persecutions, trials, and rejections. But it is he who perseveres till the end will be saved.